Hi everybody, it's Miss Jenichen. I hope you're having a nice cozy evening at home on this Sunday rainy day. I know myself, I've been lounging in my mermaid tail blanket all day. And so it got me thinking about another little sea creature called Kelp. And so this is a story about Kelp, and the title is Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Sima. Kelp was born deep in the ocean. He knew early on that he was different from the other narwhals. His tusk wasn't as long as everyone else's. He had different tastes in food, and he wasn't a very good swimmer. Notice he has little water wingies on. But his friends didn't seem to mind, so Kelp decided he wouldn't either. That is, until he was swept away by a strong current. I wish I were a better swimmer. Kelp found himself at the surface, closer to land than he'd ever been before. High on a cliff, he spotted a mysterious, sparkling creature. It looked so familiar. It looked like Kelp. You see the mysterious creature up there? Kelp swam towards land as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that he could catch up with the creature that looked just like him. When he finally reached the shore, Kelp felt a little bit anxious. He had never left the ocean. He was nervous about walking for the first time, but the land creatures made it look so easy. It wasn't. Oof. Ow. But eventually he got the hang of it. So here he's trying to walk like a crab. He's walking like a frog and then a turtle, learning from the other land animals. Everything on land was strange and beautiful, but also kind of scary. Kelp began to think he might never find the creature that looked like him. But as he stumbled out of the forest, my light out of the way. Land narwhals! And this little guy right here says, actually, we're unicorns. And by the looks of it, so are you. Kelp had never heard of unicorns before. They taught him all sorts of new things about his tusk. We call them horns. Wow! They introduced him to unicorn delicacies. It says a unicone. And they showed him how to gallop. There was no doubt that Kelp was in fact a unicorn. He was having so much fun that he didn't want to leave. But then he remembered all of his friends under the sea. Kelp missed them terribly, so he said goodbye to the unicorns and returned to the ocean. You can read what the unicorns are saying. It's come back soon. Little crab is waving. Kelp swam toward home as fast as he could, which wasn't very fast at all, hoping that the narwhals would still like him now that he was a unicorn. When he finally arrived, Kelp had butterflies in his stomach. Welcome home, Kelp! Kelp took a deep breath and told his friends the news. It turns out I'm not a narwhal. Of course you aren't. I'm a unicorn. We all knew that. They took it quite well. Kelp was happy to be home, but now that he had experienced life on land with the unicorns, he couldn't seem to forget them. Did he want to be a land narwhal with the unicorns? Or a sea unicorn with the narwhals? Kelp couldn't decide. But then he realized that maybe... just maybe... I bet you're guessing what could happen. He didn't have to choose. Can he be both? Yes, I think so. So much detail on this page. I'm going to hold it so you can see it a little longer. Oh, this is so silly. I'm a unicorn. What is he really? If you're saying rhinoceros, you're right. But I guess it is kind of like another land narwhal. Well, anyway, I hope you're having a nice Sunday and that you enjoyed the book Not Quite Narwhal by Jessie Sima. Have a good night.